Sports Network.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-Guard. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-Guard. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S-Guard G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute, salute. Blue and orange skies. You already know what it is, man. It's Knicks basketball tonight, Saturday night. Man, the Knicks playing host to the Detroit Pistons coming in. Pistons coming in, losers of 3 in a row on the season, 9-15 on the season, while the Knicks are 14-8 on the season off of a 3-game homestand. Knicks have won all 3 games at home. This is the last game of the homestand against the Pistons. Knicks coming on the season 14-8. Their last game, they beat the Charlotte Hornets 125-101. Knicks had to come back in that game and stuff like that. But hey, they got it done, man. A game they had to have, the game they were supposed to have, and they got it. Now, this game against the Pistons tonight, I'm going to be without Karl-Anthony Towns tonight. I think he has a sprained wrist, so he won't be playing tonight. So Jericho Sims will be starting in his place tonight. So that means we might see a little bit of Ariel Hukporti off the bench with Precious Achiuwa and stuff like that. So, like I said, Knicks coming in, man, feeling good right now, 14-8 on the season. This is another game that they should win, and they can win this game at home. Hopefully the Knicks can pull it out and beat the Pistons, man, to go 15-8. And then next week they'll be playing in the NBA Cup knockout round against the Atlanta Hawks. That game will be Wednesday night from the Garden in New York. I'll be here calling that game, streaming live. But if this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button to the Man Cave podcast, as well as to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is in the chat right there, our one centralized location for all of our content. You already know what it is. It's Knicks basketball tonight. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my man Wales. You already know what it is, man. Make sure you go subscribe to Wales from New Jersey. Tonight, he will be on Leather to the Face with G Nation Inside Sports, calling the fight tonight. So please go and subscribe to Wales to New Jersey, another member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Like I said, tonight, Knicks get a chance to look at Kay Cunningham again. Knicks beat the Pistons the first time, 128-98, and that was in early November. This time, like I said, Kay Cunningham coming in vastly improved on the season, averaging 28.7 points a game, 9 assists a game for the Pistons. You know, he is their man. And also Jalen Duran will be playing tonight, Jaden Ivey. So the Pistons will have just about everybody playing tonight. Like I said, the Knicks will be shorthanded tonight just with Karl-Anthony Towns out of the lineup. He will be out, with a sprained wrist. So Jericho Sims will take his place. So just waiting for the tip-off, man, in about a couple of minutes. It'll be Knicks basketball tonight. Let's go Knicks. Let's try to win this homestand, go 4-0 on a homestand before we meet the Hawks next week for the NBA Cup. That'll also be at home too. So, but that'll be another tough game because the Hawks are coming in, man. They beat the Cleveland Cavaliers twice. They're winning games now. The Hawks are starting to put it together, but we'll see when they come into the Garden, man. We should be ready for them all day. Blue and orange skies. You already know what it is, man. Let's go Knicks. Also, I think I was just watching that SEC championship game. I want to see if Georgia was able to pull out. Nope, it's 43 seconds left. Georgia up 16-13 against Texas in that SEC championship football game. And Texas has the ball with 39 seconds, looking like they in field goal range, trying to get in field goal range to tie the game up to send it into overtime. Great game, man. Georgia against Texas. Carson Beck got knocked out of that game for the Bulldogs. So they got the backup Stockton in the game for the Bulldogs, playing in this game. Yo, RC, what's good? Salute, man. Thanks for tapping in. Another night, man. Knicks versus Pistons. I was just watching a little of this Georgia game right now. It's going down to the wire. Georgia and Texas in the SEC championship game. It looks like Texas got the ball trying to get into field goal range, try to get that field goal to send it into overtime. So I'll keep you up to date on that one. Big game right there. Also tonight, Penn State will play Oregon, in for the Big Ten championship. So a lot of good games today for NCAA football, man. Championships. Championship Saturday, man. Also, SMU will play Clemson for the ACC championship going on today. Earlier, Arizona State, man, all over Iowa State today. I think 45-19 to win that big Big 12 championship. All right, just a wait, man. Yeah, I'm watching. Oh, oh my God. I'm watching this Georgia game, man. It looked like Texas just got a pass interference in the end zone, man. Oh my God. 16-13. Georgia up with 35 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. And Texas looked like they'll be getting the ball on the 1-yard line. Wow. Wow. He said I'm watching 2 games at once, Georgia and Texas. And I'm okay. Yeah, man. Hey, football Saturday, man. Saturdays college football, Sundays NFL football. Wow. Look like, man. Oh, they getting the ball at the 14. Uh yeah, he just got sacked. Yeah, it's gonna go on. It's probably gonna go into overtime because Texas gonna have to burn these timeouts. But yeah, I think it's gonna go into overtime, man. Oh, I could be wrong if the Texas take a shot to the end zone and. Mm, boy, this like I said, Quinn Ewers gets sacked. Texas calls timeout with 29 seconds left to go. I mean, they still in field goal range, so if anything, they'll settle for the field goal to go in overtime. But I know Texas wants to get this win, so they're trying to get a touchdown. Game here down here in Atlanta in the Georgia Dome. This is Georgia's home back. This is their backyard right now. So Georgia, man, this would be a bad loss though if they lose this game tonight. Okay, now the ball is on the 19-yard line. Okay. Ewers dropped back. He said former Alabama linebacker Eric Anders about to throw down. Oh, snap. Oh, okay. He got a former college football player about to do UFC, huh? Yeah, man, that should be tight, man. Yeah, but like I said, Wales to New Jersey will be on that call with G Nation Inside Sports, man. So make sure you tap into those guys and stuff like that. But make sure you subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, so that way you can subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. 24 seconds left to go now, man. It's 3rd and 15 for Texas. See if they're gonna see Ewers drop back. He passes, and the ball is dropped. Yeah, it ain't no turnover. It's just gonna be a incomplete pass. So Texas gonna have to settle for a field goal to see if they could tie this and send this into overtime. All right, we'll see if Texas is going to make this field goal to send it into overtime. Bert Auburn will be the kicker for Texas. And the next game will be starting in a few minutes, and I'll be back on that. Let's see what's going on. All right, here's the kick from Texas. Let's see. Did Georgia have any timeouts? Are they going to freeze them? Yeah, Georgia's going to call a timeout, freeze the kicker. 16-13, 20 seconds left to go. Texas trying to win. Texas is going to have to try to tie this game up to send into overtime for this SEC championship. It's going to be a great game. Like I said, I'm waiting the Knicks game to start. It should be starting off in a few minutes. But like I said, for the Knicks tonight, no Karl Anthony Towns tonight. He'll be out of the lineup tonight. Jericho Sims will be starting for Towns. So you might see a little bit more of Ariel Hikporti coming off the bench with Precious Achiuwa tonight. All right, 22 seconds left to go. Georgia and Texas. Texas kicker is about to kick the ball. I'm going to see if Georgia's going to call one more timeout. Nope, the kick is up. And it's good. So tied 16 at 18 seconds left to go. Georgia with a chance to get a field goal with 18 seconds to win the game, but more likely it'll go into overtime. Man, great game. All right. Knicks and Pistons about to tip it off right now. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man, to this live watch along. Knicks versus Pistons from Madison Square Garden. Knicks coming in at 14-8. Pistons coming in at 9-15 on the seasons, losers of 3 in a row. So from the Knicks, just trying to extend that losing streak to 4 games in a row. Let's get this win. Protect the home court at all costs. So the Knicks starting lineup would be Jericho Sims, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. For the Pistons, it'll be Jalen Duran, Tobias Harris, should be Tim Hardaway Jr., Jaden Ivey, and Cade Cunningham. All right, and as usual for the Knicks, man, all the former Knicks players in the crowd right there in the front row, man. You already know how it is. It's all the blue and orange skies. Knicks legends all sitting up in there. All right. Sims about to jump up with Durant, and the tip is won by the Knicks. OG over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Cunningham. Over to Mikal Bridges to Sims. Sims back to Brunson. Brunson in the corner. Step back jump shot. No good. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here comes the Pistons. Ivy with the rebound over to Cunningham. Over to Tim Hardaway Jr. from the corner 3. Good. Pistons up 3-0. All right. OG Anunoby inbounds to Brunson. Brunson bringing the ball up. Over to Bridges. Bridges around the Jericho Sims pick back to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Short floater up and good. 3-2. Duran inbounds to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham around Tobias Harris screen at the top of the key with the ball. Cunningham looking over to Tobias Harris for a 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Brunson with the ball over to, and it's stolen by Tobias Harris, and he goes in for the dunk, for the layup. 5-2 Pistons. So Pistons off to a great start. All right. Knicks with the ball. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball over to Anunoby. Looks Anunoby to Bridges. Bridges throws, and but it's stolen again by Cade Cunningham ahead to Tobias Harris for a dunk. 7-2 Pistons. And just like the Pistons up 7-2, Knicks starting the game out just like the way they started against the Hornets, slow. All right, OG inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over the Bridges. Bridges back to Anunoby. Anunoby guarded by Harris in the lane. Anunoby back out to Hart over to Brunson down to 6 on the shot clock. Around us, Jericho Sims pick over to Josh Hart for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Harris. And here comes the Pistons. Harris directing traffic at the top of the key over to Cade Cunningham in the post. Cunningham looking double team over to Hardaway Jr. to Jaden Ivey. Ivey all the way in the corner back out to Cade Cunningham for his corner 3-point shot. Good. 10-2 Pistons. Pistons have coming out on fire again. It's Knicks with the ball. Sims inbounds to Bridges. Bridges with the ball looking. Finds Hart over to OG Anunoby. OG step back 3-point shot from the corner. No good. And there's a foul on the play. Look like Sims got fouled by either Ivy or Jalen Duran. So then it'll be Knicks ball side out. All right. Knicks inbounds. Brunson over to Sims to Hart. Back to Sims. Sims looking, finds Brunson. Brunson being double teamed. Throws, and it is tipped out, and it'll be Pistons ball. So Knicks a little bit sloppy with the ball early to start, just like the way they started off the Hornets game. All right. Pistons inbound. Ivy inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham over to Ivy. Cunningham looking down the lane. Ball is and it looked like it went off of Cunningham. I might have won it for Josh Hart. So Pistons will inbound the ball. Pistons inbound. And it's a turnover. Jaden Ivey was out when he caught the ball. All right. 10-2 Pistons. Knicks in an 8-point hole. Let's go Knicks. He's got to wake up. Got to start early. Got to start these games hot, man. All right. Bridges inbound to Brunson. Early first quarter, 8:42 left to go. Pistons up 10-2. Brunson over to Hart. Hart looking over to Bridges. Bridges over to Sims. Sims dribbling down the lane, and he loses the ball and stolen by the Pistons. Over to Jaden Ivey. Ivey throws out to Tobias Harris for his 3-point shot. Good. 13-2 Pistons. And the Knicks are down 11. Knicks inbounds to Brunson, and they're going to be a timeout on the floor. Not the start the Knicks was looking for. Like I said, this reminiscent of the game against the Hornets last game. Knicks got to stop taking these teams lightly from the beginning. They got to start out with some aggression and intensity. Keep coming back. You're going to be waiting. It's like you expend more energy coming back, man, making comebacks. Neymar, what's good? Looking like the same start the Knicks had against the Hornets, man. Coming out sluggish again. I know no Karl Anthony Towns tonight, but still coming out sluggish. You can't be coming out sluggish. You got to come out with intensity. You got to be up for the game from the start. You know what I'm saying? You got to match the energy. You keep coming back, man. That you expend a lot of energy, man, to make comebacks. There's no reason Pistons should be a 13-2 over you right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like he got to come out with some intensity, come out, you know what I'm saying, from the jump. I mean, can they come back? Yeah, they could come back, you know what I'm saying? But after a while, it's like you don't want to keep coming back on teams like this. These teams, you need to be on top of these teams 13-2 to start the games. You know what I'm saying? I know Tom Thibodeau's giving them an earful in the timeout, man. But like, hey, what's going on? And it's like again, another game again, man. Let's go. We gotta come out on fire. Knicks gotta tighten up the screws on defense. Pistons are making shots, but like I said, Knicks got to tighten the screws on defense, and Knicks got to take care of the basketball. Stop being sloppy with the ball. You know. Knicks forward Jerry Lucas, 1973 NBA champion. Wow, Jerry Lucas. All right, so Knicks about to inbound. Knicks inbound. Bridges over to Hart. Hart to Sims. Sims to Brunson. Around the Sims pick. Brunson. Step back jump shot up and good. 13-4. Pistons inbound. Harris over to Ivy. Ivy with the ball. Over to K. Cunningham. Cunningham with the ball. Over to Tim Hardaway Jr. for his 3-point shot from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. And here comes the Knicks. Bridges guarded by Ivy. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson down the lane to Mikal Bridges. Shot is up. No good. He is fouled, but he'll go to the free throw line. Good look by Brunson over the Bridges, cutting to the basket. So Mikal Bridges will be at the free throw line for 2. So I think the last game the Knicks was like a poor. The free throw shooting wasn't too good. So Knicks gotta like capitalize on these free throws. All right, Bridges' first free throws up and good. 13-5. All right. Bridges' second free throw coming up. Second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Cunningham. Here comes the Pistons. Cunningham with the ball, looking around a Jalen Durant screen. Cunningham with a 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Jaden Ivey, and it's stolen by OG Anunoby. Good steal, Anunoby with the ball, looking at the top of the circle. Over to Brunson at the top of the 3-point line. Brunson guarded by Harris. Brunson down the lane, step back, jump shot up and good. 13-7. Good shot by Brunson. All right, inbounds. Durant inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham in the corner to Tobias Harris for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. And here comes the Knicks. Mikal with the ball at the top of the 3-point line. Elbow 3-point over to Jericho Sims. Sims looking to somebody hand over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. Step back 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by K. Cunningham. Throws up ahead to Tim Hardaway Jr. The shot is up and good. 15-7. Knicks inbounds to Josh Hart. Hart over to OG Anunoby. His shot is no good. I thought that was a foul. Rebounded by K. Cunningham. Here comes the Piston. Cunningham down to Jaden Ivey. His shot is up and good. 17-7. So the Pistons are up, off, and running. Not allowing the Knicks defense to settle in. They running at every chance they get. All right. Knicks inbound. Sims inbounds to Brunson. Brunson to Hart. Hart over to Anunoby. OG Anunoby guarded by K. Cunningham. Anunoby. His shot is up. No good, but he's fouled. So it looked like Ariel Hikporti will come into the game for Jericho Sims. So the rookie will come in. So OG Anunoby will be at the free throw line for 2 for the Knicks. Pistons up 17-7. Mid first quarter. All right. OG's first free throw is up, and it's no good. Substitution, Malik Beasley will come to the game for the Pistons, and Ariel Hikporti will come into the game for the Knicks to replace Sims. And Anunoby's second free throw is up, and it's good. 17-8 Pistons. All right, Pistons inbound. Tobias Harris inbounds to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham around a Stewart screen. Isaiah Stewart also in the game. Cunningham around Stewart and Cunningham free throw jump shot good. 19-8. Here comes the Knicks. Hukporti inbounds to Brunson. Brunson ahead to Bridges for his 3-point shot good. 19-11. All right, Pistons inbound. Harris inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham with the ball. Over to Tim Hardaway Jr. for his three. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Hart looking. Top of the 3-point line to Mikal Bridges. Elbow. Mikal over to Earl Hukporti down the lane in the corner to OG Anunoby for his 3-point shot. Good. 19-14. Pistons up 5. The lead has been cut to 5. Pistons inbound to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham guarded by Bridges. Cunningham down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Hukporti. Over to Jalen Brunson. And here comes the Knicks. Brunson to Mikal Bridges. Bridges, free throw line. Step back jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Pistons, Isaiah Stewart. And here comes the Pistons. Stewart over to Cunningham. And it'll be a timeout on the floor. So timeout on the floor. Pistons with a 5-point first quarter lead, 19-14 over the Knicks. So Eric Anderson gets it done. Whoa, Eric Anderson got it done. Second round TKO. Okay, them Bama boys ain't playing, man. He said he taking his football aggression out over there. Eric Anders. And it looked like that Georgia Texas game going to win into overtime. And Texas up 19-16 now. They got a field goal in overtime. So now it's Georgia turn with the ball. So if Georgia scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if Texas can make a stop and make Georgia get a field goal also, then it'll continue. All right. So, like I said, Knicks down 19-14 to the Pistons, man. Pistons coming in 9-15, losers of 3 in a row. Knicks coming in at 14-8. Knicks coming in winners of 4 in a row. Knicks on a 4-game homestand right now. Won their first 3 games. And this is the last game against the Pistons tonight. Oh, Wednesday night, the NBA Cup will be at Madison Square Garden also. So the Hawks will be visiting the Knicks for the NBA Cup. Be the knockout round. Oh my God, the quarterback he got drilled in that Georgia game. Got his helmet knocked off. Trying to get that first down. He's gonna get the first down because there's gonna be a targeting. Georgia's gonna have that ball on that 1-yard line after the penalty is over with. So it looks like Georgia will most likely win that SEC championship game, man, against the Longhorns, who's leading 19-16 right now. All right, ball is inbound. Pistons inbounds the ball. Over to Cunningham. Cunningham to Jaden Ivey. Ivey down to Isaiah Stewart, lays it in. All right, Knicks inbound. Hukporti inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Beasley. Over to Mikal Bridges. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Fontecchio. Over to Cunningham. Cunningham over to Malik Beasley's 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by OG and Anunoby. And it's turnover by Mikal Bridges over to Bridges. And Brunson looked like he took the worst of the hit, man. Brunson looked like he got ran over by Isaiah Stewart and no call. All right, so Pistons will inbound. All right, Cunningham over to Beasley. Beasley back to Cunningham around the Isaiah Stewart screen. Cunningham 3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Knicks running. Brunson, top of the 3-point line. Around the Hukporti screen. Brunson down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Cunningham. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. .329 left to go in the first quarter. Pistons up 7, 21-14 over the Knicks. Brunson at the free throw line for 2. So far, Knicks have been making one, missing one at the free throw line. All right, Brunson's first free throw is up and is no good. That's what the Knicks been doing, missing free throws, man. Been wasting a lot of points at the charity stripe. All right, Brunson's second free throw is up, and that one is also no good. Rebounded by the Pistons, and here comes the Pistons with the ball. Pistons up 7, 24-14. Rebounded by over to Cunningham. Cunningham around the Stewart screen. Cunningham in the lane out to Beasley for his 3-point shot. Good. 24-14. All right, Hukporti over to Brunson. Brunson at the top of the key around the Hukporti screen. Down low to OG Anunoby, and he is fouled by Fontecchio. So OG Anunoby will be at the free throw line for 2. So far, the Knicks, like I said, Knicks have not been good at the free throw line, man. They just make one, miss one. Hopefully, they can make both of these. All right, OG Anunoby's first free throw is up, and it's good, 24-15. All right, second free throw is up, and it's also good, 24-16. Pistons inbound the ball. Holland with the ball, inbounds to Jaden Ivey. Ivey with the ball, bringing it up. Ivey down the lane, lays it up and in. Nobody stopped on the Knicks. All right, OG inbounds to Brunson. Knicks got to tighten the screws on defense, man. Brunson at the elbow, the 3-point. He over to OG Anunoby for his elbow 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Ivey. Here comes the Pistons. Ivey with McBride. Foul line jump shot. Step back. Good. 28-16. 12-point Pistons lead. Pistons shooting 60%, man. Knicks starting this game. Brunson over to Bridges. His shot is up. No good. And it's Pistons ball. We got to win this game tonight. I don't know what's going on with my Knicks. Yeah, man, Knicks have been starting off like this the last 2-3 games. They starting off slow, man. They coming out the gate getting knocked back, man. And then they got to rally to come back, and using up a lot of energy against these type of teams, man. It's like you can't get down against these guys, man. You really got to take it to these guys. All right, Pistons with the ball. Ivey with the ball. Ivey over to Isaiah Stewart in the lane. His shot is up and good, 30-16. Hukporti inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Hukporti, up and in, 30-18. Pistons with the ball. Stewart inbounds to Ivey. Ivey over to Fontecchio. Over to Beasley from the corner 3. Good. All right, Wales. All right, thanks for tapping in, bro. Yeah, like I said, make sure y'all go over to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network and also tap in with Wales to New Jersey and G Nation and South Sports with Big Lou. Leather to the Face is on right now, man. Go ahead and tap in on that. All right. McBride with the shot in the lane, up and good. 33-20. Pistons with the ball. Ivy with the ball over to around the Stewart screen, over to Beasley. Beasley, pull up 3-point shot, up and good. 36-20. Pistons are red hot, man. Knicks inbound. Haporti inbounds to Brunson. Brunson down the lane to Precious Achua, and he can't handle the ball. Out of bounds, turnover. These are things with the Knicks, man. They got to, like I said, take care of the basketball. All right. Like I said, 16 down 16 points. Pistons inbound to Ivy. Ivy to Fontecchio. Back to Ivy. Ivy looking. 37 seconds left to go with Bridges on him. Ivy, step back 3-point shot. No good. And it's Knicks ball. Knicks inbound. Knicks inbound the ball. Over to Brunson. McBride inbounds to Brunson. Guarded by Holland. Brunson. Step back 3-point shot, up and good. 36-23. 22 seconds left to go. Pistons with the ball. All right. Beasley inbounds to Ivy. Ivy with the ball. Over to Stewart. Stewart back to Ivy. And it's a foul on the floor. 5 seconds left to go. Should be Pistons ball. And also a substitution being for the Knicks. OG and Anobi were checking for Brunson with 5 seconds left to go. All right, Pistons the ball. Cunningham inbounds to Ivy. To Beasley for his 3-point shot. Good. 39-23. McBride inbounds to Josh Hart. And it'll be the quarter will be over. So Pistons come out in this first quarter smoking the Knicks, man. 39-23. Pistons out to a 16-point lead. Knicks, like I said, starting this game off like they started against the Hornets, man. But this is even worse than the Hornets game, man. 39-23. Knicks again not shooting good, man. The shots are there. The Knicks got to make these shots. The shots are available. You know what I'm saying? The shots are there. Pistons are making their shots. Knicks got to make shots. And the Knicks also got to clean up at the free throw line. Going 1-1 at the free throw stripe. Got to start getting these freebies, man, at the free throw line. So after one, Pistons up 39-23 over the Knicks. Knicks coming in this game 14-8 on the season. Knicks came in here as an 8.5-point favorite. I think it was 11.5, but it was 8.5 when Karl Anthony Towns was ruled out for this game. Starting in this place was Jericho Sims. But like I said, Pistons up 16, man. No answer. No for the Knicks being down 16, man. There ain't no excuses for Knicks being down 16, bro. So now these guys got to make another run again. They got to dig down again. They got to do the same thing over again, trying to chip away at this lead. First things first, on the defensive end, Knicks got to start contesting these shots and making the shots tougher for the Pistons. And looking at some other scores around the league, halftime Wizards leading the Nuggets 69-57. Halftime, also 13.3 seconds left to go in the second quarter. OKC over New Orleans 77-51. Early second quarter, Dallas is up 35-28 over Toronto. Scores that went final. Cleveland beats Charlotte 116-102. And then Memphis and Boston, Phoenix and Miami will start in a few minutes. Like I said, not a good first quarter for the Knicks, man. Giving up 39 points to the Pistons in the first quarter. Not where you want to be. Not down 16 to the Pistons, man. So second quarter, Knicks got to have a strong second quarter, close this gap, and get back into this ball game. All right, some Pistons fans in here, man. You come on in the chat, man. Talk your talk, man. How you feel about this game, man? How you feel about your team? Pistons, like I said, 9-15 coming in on the season, but they have been competitive in a lot of their games and stuff like that. So that's ain't these guys ain't gonna just roll over and die, man. You already know what it is. Bookend, what's good, bro? You already know what it is. Blue and orange skies. Let's go Knicks. But right now, Knicks trailing right now 39-23, down 16 points to the Detroit Pistons. Started the second quarter. Not a good start, man. Jacob, what's good? Soto needs to make his decision. Yeah. Dewani, what's good, bro? Thanks for checking in. Knicks once again playing. Yep, that's what's happening, man. I don't know what is it going to take with these guys, man, to just come out, strong with its intensity against these teams that they're supposed to beat. Knicks legend Rod Strickland in the Garden, man. One of the worst trades in Knicks history, man, was trading Rod Strickland early in his career, man. Should have just stayed a Knick. Strickland and Jackson had both of them point guards at the same time, and we traded them. All right, so let's see. Second quarter about to start. Let's see if the Knicks going to come out with some intensity, man. Come out with some defensive intensity. Pistons with the ball. Fontecchio over to Jaden Ivey. Ivey guarded by Deuce McBride across the timeline. Ivey looking around a Stewart screen at the elbow. Down low out to Holland and is off his hands and out of bounds. Wow. That would have been an easy basket. Knicks got to play better D. Got to get back on D, man. Got to watch the backdoor cuts. Knicks inbound. McBride over to Tyler Kolek. Kolek back to McBride. McBride with the ball. Over to Precious Achua. Achua finds Tyler Kolek for his three-point shot up and good. 39-26. All right. Stewart inbounds to Beasley over to Ivey. Ivey with the ball. Over to Beasley. Back to Ivey around the Stewart screen. Down low to Stewart. Stewart is being double teamed by Precious Achua. Stewart puts a shot up. No good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. And here comes the Knicks. All right, Kolek over to McBride. Over to Precious Achua. Achua down the lane. And he is fouled by Stewart. So Achua will go to the free throw line looking for 2 more points. What's good, bro? What's good? What's good? Okay, it says, doesn't JB remind you of a young Ross Strickland? Yeah, in a way, Ross Strickland. Yeah, Ross Strickland was tough, man. I mean, his handle and all that type of stuff, man. Rod can get in the lane and finish with anybody. Rod, he actually reminded me of more like Kyrie Irving because Kyrie Irving had the handle and he could finish in the lane. And that's what Rod could do. He could finish the lane over anybody. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Edith Chosen? You know, any chance South Carolina make playoffs over Texas? So much more wins. South Carolina, Texas. Yeah. So yeah, what you call it, man? Yeah, because Texas has 2 losses, but all right, Fontecchio with a shot, 3-point shot, good. 42-26. Achua over to McBride. Back to Hart. Hart to McBride. His step back jump shot is good. 42-28. Man, the Knicks need to stop playing with these guys, man. You know, toughen up on defense, tighten the screws on D. All right, Pistons with the ball. Jaden Ivey looking down the lane, deflected out, and should be Pistons ball. Up 14. Yep. That's Kyrie's godfather, right? Rod Strickland. That's why Kyrie's game is like that, man. That's why his game is like that, man. He could finish around that basket. All right. Pistons the ball. Stewart with a shot in the lane. Up, no good. Rebounded by Achua over to Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart to Achua. Achua at the top of the lane to Tyler Kolick. Kolick in the lane. Back out to McBride for his 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Beasley. Here comes the Pistons. Beasley with the ball. Throwing to Stewart and it's stolen by Kolick. And here comes the Knicks. Kolick with the ball ahead to Deuce McBride. McBride back to Mikal Bridges to McBride. McBride step back 3-point shot. Wow. Good. 42-31. 11-point Pistons lead. And that's what the Knicks got to do: make some shots and also get some tighten up the D on tighten the screws on the defense. All right, Pistons the ball. Fontecchio over to Jaden Ivey. Ivey down the lane, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Precious. Precious with the ball, looking over to Josh Hart. Hart around the Precious Achua screen. Hart down the lane, shot is up and good. Should have been a foul too. 42-33. 9-point Pistons lead. He was good, bro. I just sent you the link in case you wanted to tap in. But yeah, let's go Knicks. Like I said, man, Knicks got to pick this thing up, man. Got to pick this thing up. Got to pick up the defensive intensity. So starts on the defensive end, not so much the offense. I mean, we know we could score, you know what I'm saying? We just got to make stops. Just got to make stops on these guys, man. Okay. Also on the Big Blue Cool Sports Network, man, NXT Deadline 2024 live reaction with my man Mets 2128. He is right now live as well on the network, you know, and also, like I said, at 10 o'clock, G Nation Inside Sports and Wales to New Jersey will be calling the UFC fight tonight at 10 o'clock, leather to the face. Make sure you tap into that on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, our one centralized location for all of our content. Make sure you go and subscribe. All right, so Knicks down by 9 points in this game, man. So Knicks trying to make a little comeback here, man. You know, but like I said, it all starts on the defensive end. They got to make some stops on the defense. I know they're gonna make the shots, but can they get some stops. That's what I'm looking for. Can they get some stops on the defensive end? All right. Inbound. Pistons with the ball. K. Cunningham with the ball. Over to Ivy. Ivy with the ball. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham around the Stewart screen. Cunningham step back 3-point shot up and good. 45-33. So Pistons continue their hot shooting. Knicks inbound. Pressures Achua over to Deuce McBride. McBride over to Mikal Bridges for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Tobias Harris. Harris over to Cunningham. Guarded by Kolek. Cunningham down the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Precious Achua, but he missed a rebound to Jaden Ivey. Misses over to Precious Achua. Achua with the ball out to Josh Hart. Hart around the screen. Hart over to Mikal Bridges for the corner 3. No good. Rebounded by Stewart. Stewart over to Ivy. Ivy throws the ball and turnover. Should be Knicks ball. Turnover. Oh, all right. Okay, cool. All right, Brunson back into the game. All right, Knicks down 12. So it looked like Pistons will make a substitution. Ivy will come out the game. All right, so it looked like Holland Jr. will be back in. All right, Knicks with the ball. McBride over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball to Precious Achua. Down the lane, lays it up, no good, and he is fouled by Isaiah Stewart. So Precious Achua will be at the free throw line looking for 2. All right, so Precious at the free throw line looking for 2. His first free throw's up, and it's good. 45-34. All right, coming into the game for the Pistons, Jalen Duran will be back into the game for the Pistons. Achua's second free throw is up, and it's also good. 45-35. All right, so Duran in for Isaiah Stewart. Pistons will inbound. All right, Hollins inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham with the ball. Cunningham looking down the lane. Out to Hardaway Jr. Back to Cunningham, guarded by Hart. Cunningham in the lane. Out to over to Holland for his shot in the floater in the lane. Good. 47-35. Knicks with the ball. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Cunningham. Around a Chua screen. Brunson with the shot is up. No good, but he is fouled by Holland. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. At the free throw line looking for 2. Brunson's first free throw is up, and it's good. 47-36, 7:07 left to go in the second quarter. Pistons up by 11. Second free throw is up, and it's also good. 47-37, 10-point Pistons lead. All right. That looks like Pistons will substitute. Tobias Harris will be back in the game with Holland. All right. Pistons inbound. Holland inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham bring the ball up across the timeline over to Tobias Harris, back to Cunningham at the elbow 3. Cunningham looking, finds Harris. And what is it calling? Look like calling defensive 3 seconds. So K Cunningham would be on the free throw line to shoot the free throw. All right, Cunningham's free throw's up, man. It's no good. All right, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms to the Man Cave podcast. If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button, and also share this on all social media platforms. And just hit the like button. It costs you nothing. It is free, man. All right, Pistons with the ball. Inbounds to Cunningham. Over to Hardaway Jr. Back to Cunningham to Durant. His shot is blocked, and here comes the Knicks. McBride with the ball. Around the presses of Chua screen. McBride looking past the OG Anunoby over to Josh Hart in the corner to Jalen Brunson for his three-point shot is good and a foul. 47-40. Brunson will be at the free throw line looking to complete the 4-point play. El Capitan, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in, man. As always, make sure you go subscribe to another member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, El Capitan Rafachudo. You be calling like soccer and wrestling matches. Also, you be calling like the Raiders game in Spanish as well, man. And also, he'll be on tonight at 10 o'clock with Zion Zenith, man, at 10 o'clock tonight. So make sure you go check them out on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. All right, Brunson's free throws up, and it's good. 47-41. Pistons with the ball. Holland inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham at the top of the key. Three-point line around the Hardaway screen. Cunningham with a three-point shot. Good. 50-41. All right. OG inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Cunningham. In between, Brunson slips in between down the lane to OG Anunoby. His shot is up and no good. Tipped back in by Precious Achiuwa. 50-43. Pistons inbound. Durant inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham in the lane, looking, finds Tobias Harris. His shot is up, no good, but he is fouled, and he'll be at the free throw line. All right, so Tobias Harris at the free throw line. His first free throws up, and it's good. So basically, it's like the last three for them. Knicks been trading baskets for baskets, man. Knicks got to get some stops and, you know what I'm saying, to cut into this lead. Tobias Harris next free throws up, and it's also good. 52-43, 9-point Pistons lead. Knicks with the ball. Knicks inbound. All right. Hart. Achiuwa inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson bringing the ball up across the timeline. Guarded by Cunningham. Now he's guarded by Hardaway Jr. Brunson with the ball. Still. Brunson dribble in the lane, and he dribbles off his foot. It'll be Pistons ball. All right. Pistons with the ball. Hardaway Jr. inbounds to Cunningham. And Cunningham over to Tobias Harris. Harris over to Hardaway Jr. for his three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Hart down the lane. Lays it up and in. 52-45. Durant inbounds to Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. over to Cunningham. Cunningham around the Hardaway Jr. screen, and it should be an offensive foul. Moving screen on Hardaway. All right, Knicks will inbound. All right, Knicks with the ball. Achiuwa over to Brunson. Brunson kicks out to McBride. McBride down the lane, throws it out to Josh Hart for his three-point shot, up and good. 52-48. Pistons inbound. Hardaway over to Cunningham. Cunningham around the Durant screen. Cunningham directing traffic at the top of the three-point line. Elbow three-point shot is up and good. 55-48. All right, Pistons and Knicks inbound. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson over to Hart. Over to Achiuwa. Achiuwa looking over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane, and the ball is taken away, stolen by the Pistons. Holland over to Hardaway Jr. for the dunk. 9-point Pistons lead, 57-48. So turnovers leading to fast break points for the Pistons. Knicks inbound, OG Anunoby over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball and timeout on the floor. Knicks. Yeah, it's like every time the Knicks get closer, it's like they keep turning the ball over. It's just turnovers. They got to take better control of the ball. That's all it is. These are unforced turnovers. Like I said, I mean, Knicks only down 9 points, but like I said, shouldn't even be down 9 points though. But credit to the Pistons. They've come out, they come out smoking in this game. They playing good, shooting good, and all that stuff, and also not turning the ball over, taking care of the ball. So, hey, they playing turnover free right now. Yeah, the SEC championship game looked like Georgia pulled it out against Texas with a touchdown at the end, up 22-19 to win the SEC championship. And right now, the ACC championship is going on between SMU and Clemson. Early in the day, Arizona State blew out Iowa State for the Big 12 championship. And also, looks like Oregon is playing Penn State right now for the Big 10 championship as well. Let me see some scores in that game. Clemson up 7-0 over SMU in the first quarter. And 7:30 left to go in the first quarter. Oregon up 7-3 over Penn State. In the NBA, another NBA scores. Washington up 78-65 over Denver, up 13 points in that game in the third quarter. Also, early third quarter, OKC over New Orleans, 80-55. 10-10 left to go in the third in that game. Second quarter, 3:29 left to go. Second quarter, Dallas up 55-43 over Toronto. 3:28 left to go in the second quarter. Also in first quarter, 2:12 left to go in the first quarter. Memphis up 28-24 over Boston. 2:59 left to go in the first. Phoenix up 21-19 over Miami. And earlier game that went final, Cleveland beat Charlotte 116-102. All right, back to action. 9-point Pistons lead. Yep, Josh Hart he's 40% on 3-point shooting this season so far, man. So his 3-point shooting is picked up. All right, Knicks inbound. McBride over to Hukporti, over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Hardaway Jr. Brunson in the lane. Step back jump shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Beasley over to Cunningham. Here comes the Pistons. Cunningham down the lane, lays it up and in. All the way to the basket, 59-48. Knicks with the ball. McBride over to Brunson. Brunson over to Hart. Hart around the Hukporti screen. Hart out to McBride. McBride, his 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Hardaway Jr. Here comes the Pistons. Over to Cunningham. Cunningham over to Beasley. Beasley down the lane. His floater is up, no good. Rebounded by Hukporti. Over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball, looking. Finds OG Anunoby for his 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Hardaway Jr. Here comes the Pistons. Knicks falling in love with the 3-point shot. All right. Tobias Harris with the ball. Gardner Harris looking. Finds Hardaway Jr. back to Tobias Harris. Harris looking. Harris finds Beasley. No good. Rebounded out to K. Cunningham. Corner to Beasley for his 3-point shot. Good. 62-48. All right, Knicks inbound. Hukporti over to Brunson. Pistons are on a 10-0 run right now. Brunson in the lane, lays it up and in. All right, Pistons inbound. Durant over to Cunningham. Cunningham over to Tobias Harris, back to Cunningham. Down the lane to Jalen Durant for the dunk. Nobody stepped in there. 64-50. Knicks inbounds. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Hart. Back to Brunson. Over to Hart. To Anunoby. Anunoby with the ball. Around the Hukporti screen. Hukporti with the ball. Hukporti down the lane. Lays it up and in. 64-52. Tobias Harris inbounds to Cunningham. 12-point Piston lead. 1:13 left to go. Second quarter. Cunningham around the screen. Cunningham. And he is fouled. So he'll be at the free throw line. The foul will be on Brunson. So Cunningham would be at the free throw line, looking to extend the Pistons' lead. He's out. Towns is out with knee soreness. All right, Cunningham's first free throw is up, and it's good. Cunningham's second free throw is up, and it's also good. 66-52. 14-point Pistons lead. Substitution for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges will sub back into the game. Knicks will inbound the ball. Down 14. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson across the timeline, guarded by Cunningham. Brunson with a step back 3-point shot, up and good. 11-point Pistons lead. Cunningham inbounds to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. 56 seconds left to go. Second quarter. Cunningham over to Stewart. Stewart looking over to Beasley, and the ball is stolen by OG Anunoby, and here comes the Knicks. OG down the lane, lost the ball over to Hart. Hart with the ball over to Hukporti. Hukporti looking for it, back out to Hart. And Josh Hart step back jump shot, up and good. 66-57. All right, Pistons with the ball. 27 seconds left to go. Inbounds to K. Cunningham. Cunningham around the Isaiah Stewart screen. Cunningham, 3-point shot, up and good. 69-57. Knicks inbound the ball. 11 seconds left to go. Hukporti over to Brunson. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson looking over to Hukporti, and he is fouled. So Hukporti will be at the free throw line. So a 12-point Pistons lead. And that's what they've been leading by most of the first half, man. Because the Knicks, like I said, Knicks have not been tightened up on the defensive end, man. Letting these guys get uncontested shots, man. Fast break points, turning the ball over. Hukporti's first free throw is up and no good. Substitution, Jaden Ivey will come back into the game. Also, Deuce McBride will come back into the game for the Knicks. And Hukporti's second free throw is up and it's good. 69-58. 11-point Pistons lead, inbound the ball, and that'll be it. Yeah, halftime. So we are at halftime. Pistons up 69-58 over the Knicks at halftime. And I'll give you the halftime stats right after that word from our sponsors, courtesy of the Big Blue Crew Sports halftime show.
the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
All right, we are back with the halftime stats. Once again, the Pistons up 69-58 over the New York Knicks at halftime. For the Pistons, Tobias Harris has 8 points. Tim Hardaway Jr. with 7. Jalen Duran has 2 points. But the high man of the game, man, for the score is Cade Cunningham, man. 21 points in the first half, 7 of 11 from the floor, including 5 of 7 from three-point range for the Pistons. So the Pistons main man with 21 points. And he also has 9 assists in this game and 5 rebounds. So he looked like he's heading for a triple-double. Jaden Ivey has 6 points in the first half off the bench for the Pistons. Fontecchio with 3 points. Ronald Holland the second with 2. Isaiah Stewart has 4 points and 15 points off the bench for Malik Beasley. 5 of 6 from three-point range. Another reason why the Pistons are up, by 11 over the Knicks. Overall shooting for the Pistons in the first half, man, 26 of 46 for 57%. Three-point shooting, they are 13 of 23 for 57%. Free throws, 4 of 5 for 80%. They have 19 rebounds, 16 assists, and 7 turnovers. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges has 4 points. OG Anunoby has 6 points. Jericho Sims hasn't scored. Jalen Brunson, the high man for the Knicks, with 20 points in the first half, 7 of 10 from the field, including 3 of 4 from three-point range. And Josh Hart has 9 points. Off the bench, Precious Achiuwa has 4 points and 5 rebounds. Ariel Hukporti has 5 points and 2 rebounds. Miles McBride has 7 points, and Tyler Kolek with 3 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 20 of 37 for 54%. Three-point shooting, 8 of 17 for 47%. Free throw shooting, 10 of 17 for 59%. Knicks have 16 rebounds and 11 assists, but they have 9 turnovers. And that's been one of the Knicks' biggest problems in the first half with them turnovers. 9 turnovers in the first half. Not going to cut it, man, especially if you're not shooting good. So coming out in the second half, like I said, Knicks going to have to do what they do. They're going to have to tighten up the screws in the third quarter and also get some stops, and then also make some shots as well. Look like halftime right now, they honoring former Knicks players of the past. Greg Anthony, Eddie Curry is in attendance. Marcus Camby, Wilson Chandler, Raymond Felton, Patrick Ewing, Al Harrington. Haven't seen these guys in a minute. Walt Clyde Frazier, honoring Knicks, former Knicks players and legend. Allen Houston, Larry Johnson, Spencer Haywood. Wow. Of course, Bernard King, David Lee, Jerry Lucas. Old school Knicks, man. Bob McAdoo, Ron Artest, Earl the Pearl, Iman Shumpert. Yep, Steve Novak, all these guys, man. J.R. Smith. Michael Ray Richardson, Latrell Sprewell. I haven't seen Michael Ray Richardson in so long, man. Amari Stoudemire stat. Charles Smith. Man. Tim Thomas. Haven't seen Charles Smith forever. Rory Sparrow. John Wallace. Starks. Gerald Wilkins. Raj Strickland, man. That 80-something, that late 80s team was something special, man. Junkyard Dog. Kenny Skywalker. Herb Williams. Man, that's nice, man. Nice tribute to all the former Knicks players and stuff, man. Good seeing a lot of these guys I haven't seen in a long, long time. Haven't seen Charles Smith in forever. Michael Ray Richardson, Kenny Skywalker, Henry Bibby, Gerald Wilkins. Haven't seen him in a minute. Nice, man. Nice to pay tribute to the former players and stuff like that, man. See some of these guys I haven't seen in a long time, man. At the Garden right now. But like I said, these guys have been coming back to the Garden ever since, the playoffs from last year and stuff like that. And that's been good, man, to get these guys coming back, being at the Garden again, watching basketball and stuff like that, man. It's good to incorporate the old players that play for your team, man, and stuff like that. Knicks in the past didn't really do it too often. Now they're starting to do it now. It's starting to be much better and look much better and stuff like that, man. To see some of these players, man, is always great. To see these guys you haven't seen in a long time, and just to know that they are alive and well and still looking good, like taking care of themselves and stuff like that, man. Look like in good shape. It's halftime, man. Knicks down 11 points. They got another 11-point hole to dig out of, man. You already know what's good, my brother.
You, Mr. Man-Cave, my
What's
brother
good?
from another mother, the same color. How you been, man?
I've been good, man. Doing these Knicks games been good lately.
Yeah, I know. I've been away, man, studying. I got these tests coming up, so
Oh, of course, bro.
yeah, brother. I've been trying to
Lock it
elevate
down.
my
Focus.
focus, lock it down, elevate my situation. Yo, bro, when you go back to school after a certain amount of time,
I'm not even.
it is a different type of situation, bro.
I guess
Like,
it's like when they say when guys come out of prison for 50-some years, it's like a different
yo,
world. It's like a different
yeah,
world.
that ain't the same as riding the bike, brother. We gonna
Yeah,
talk about that.
Yeah, man. Everything is different now, man. Everything is different, bro. I even heard like, man, if you apply for McDonald's job, you have to have like 3-4 interviews. I said, what? He's like,
Remember McDonald's job? Remember back in the day, you didn't have to have like no diploma or none of that stuff to get like a
right.
McDonald's job. You gotta have all that now, bro.
Yo, that's crazy, man. And you got to go through these different interviews and stuff just to get the McDonald's job.
Yo, Calvin is the only person that have to go through that.
Yeah.
Remember Calvin?
Everybody remember Calvin from the McDonald's commercial from back in the day.
Word.
Man.
Calvin ain't have to go through that, B.
That's a classic commercial, man. Yo, what's good? What's good, Dewani? Thanks for tapping. He's like, where's Trent Tucker? Yeah, I don't know where's Trent Tucker at, man. I see all the.
Yo, you know what's weird to me? They brought guys in there, right? That I was looking at that halftime ceremonial show real quick, right? I wanted to check that out before I start chopping it up with you. And I'm saying to myself, yo, they have a bunch of people there that I'm like, where's the Oakleys? Number one. Where's Charles Oakley at?
Oakley is there.
You understand?
But the beef with him and Dolan. That's the only reason Oakley ain't but that's the only reason. Oakley's there.
So was Carmelo Anthony there?
No, he wasn't there, but he's been at the Garden. Carmelo been at the Garden every time for Knicks games.
Right, but my thing is, why was he not right there?
Yeah, I don't know if he wasn't there because of something else, as far as because his son plays basketball too, so his son could be in some. No, that could be the only thing.
That right there is
because he's at every game. He's at every game. Carmelo's at every game, so it had to be
that's
something.
That's a big deal right there.
Yeah, it had to be something like hit is like something that has already been like planned before this and stuff like that. That's why.
Hmm.
So, but if he's at the Garden, he's up there, man. I mean, they don't have
You
no
know who else
NBA
I expected to be there?
Oh,
Charlie Ward.
yeah, yep. Charlie Ward. He come back to the Garden
Yo,
often too
10
sometimes.
years though, but he was a 10-year Nick.
Yeah, Charlie Ward comes back to
Like,
the
I'm like,
Garden and
where's
stuff too.
Charlie Ward at, bro?
I've seen him probably a year or 2 years ago at the Garden and stuff like that and stuff like that. He's still around, but I'm surprised he ain't come. Like I said, he must have another
Yeah.
obligation to go to or something like that. Because the guys they got in here tonight are guys who are available. I guess the other guys probably weren't available, but the only guy I know who they ain't gonna put up there is Oakley because of the thing with Dolan. That's the only.
Yeah,
That's the only
that's
person.
that. You know, and these
And
are the
Dolan need
type
to
of
stop
things
that.
where these are the type of things where you want to see your brothers succeed. You know what I'm saying? So having an Oakley in the building, that's you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
Dewanda, you're
Y'all
right
know
too.
what I mean.
Where's the X-Men? I haven't seen the X-Men in a minute either.
I was
Xavier
about to say,
McDaniels.
where's Xavier McDaniels, man? Like,
Xavier McDaniels. Where is he at? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, seeing these other guys, man, is it good? Like I said, I haven't seen Kenny Skywalker in so long. I haven't seen Charles Smith ever since he missed those shots. I haven't seen that dude forever.
yo, Kenny Skywalker looking like somebody uncle out here with the whole dreads,
Right.
right?
That's what I'm saying.
Latrell Sprewell braids is receding. Gerald
Latrell
Wilkins still got a whole entire hairline and everything.
Gerald Wilkins, man. Yo, you know who else
Yo,
I haven't seen? I haven't seen Johnny Newman. I haven't seen Johnny Newman in a long time. Hopefully he's still okay, man. Like I said, it's good to see these guys to see that they still are alive and kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Alive and well.
Yeah, I'm a little taken back.
This is Michael Ray Richardson.
Yeah, Michael Ray Richardson was in the building. You remember his problem?
He's thinking. Oh yeah, I remember.
You remember what Michael Ray Richardson problem was?
He had a Lawrence Taylor problem.
Absolutely, Michael Irvin. Yeah, Daryl Strawberry.
Not good, and all
you
them.
Feel me?
If you ain't knowing, you already know what it is.
If we name them names, you know what time it is.
Dewanda, you already know. Rest in peace to Mason too. Yeah, Anthony.
Absolutely, Mason. Rest in peace.
Ah man,
His family was in the building though.
Yep. Surprise, man. But like I said, I haven't seen some guys, man. But like I said, Oakley, I knew Oakley was gonna be there, man. Him and his feud. Dolan got to stop with this feud with Oakley, man. Just man up and just talk to the dude and just get over it. That dude. I mean, dude want nothing. He wants to be part of the Knicks, bro. He's part of the Knicks. He's a Knick. You keep alienating the guy.
It's ridiculous, man.
And that's how you say Knicks with no talents tonight, man. They starting off like they did against the Hornets, man. They coming out slow again, man. It's like these guys got to pick up their defensive intensity, man. It's not so much the offense. We could score. It's just the defense. Guys not getting back on D, turning the ball over, leads to fast breaks, man, rebounding, everything. But like I said, you know, the Knicks, they make stops and then they come back and stuff like that. But this is a game they have to have, man. Don't let this game slip away. Got to get this dub. I was watching that SEC championship game, Georgia and Texas. That was a great game. Man, Clemson is smoking SMU in the ACC game already. 21-7 in the first quarter. Clemson ain't playing.
Yo, that ukulele cat is the quarterback over there, right?
Nah, he's at Florida State. He's a bum.
He at Florida State, right? I know he's somewhere. Yo, he's a straight bum.
Nah, it's Klubnik. It's Klubnik for the Clemson that's leading them right now. Klubnik.
I tell you what, though, they got something in that kid, that backup in Georgia.
In Georgia, you talking about
Gunnar Stockton?
Yeah,
Gunnar Stockton, no relation to John, right?
Right. Yeah, so he made the comeback after Carson Beck went out.
Yo, let me tell you something. He took a hit.
I know. I saw the hit when he was running down.
I thought it was over. Not gonna lie.
Me too.
I thought it was over.
I thought the helmet was coming one side, the ball was
coming the other way. I thought it was over.
But you know what?
When I saw that.
That's how you hit a quarterback that's running. That's how you hit a quarterback. You make him hit him like that, and he won't think twice about running like that no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of hit. I'll take a penalty like that. I will take a penalty like that anytime if you're going to make a hit like that.
Yeah, but once they recognized there wasn't even no penalty because he hit him right up in the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
He hit him right in the shoulder because the quarterback also ducked his head. So
Yeah, but that was a bad hit. When I seen that hit, I said, "Oh my god, did he lose the ball?"
yeah. Yo, I think we're gonna win this game, by the way. And I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
two reasons why before we start. They were not as focused on the defensive end when they first came out because you got to learn how to play with a different rotation. The guys, pause.
Mm-hmm.
Precious, the two of them have not been in the rotation. They don't know where to find these guys for spots
Mm-hmm.
to shoot. They don't know where they're going in the passing lanes. So it's a lot different when you start three guys who haven't, been two guys who haven't been together. It just
Yeah.
offensive rhythm is coming from the guys that are actually been out on the court. But I
Yeah.
think Portier, bro, I'm telling you, he's gonna be a better version of Mitchell Robinson, even though
Oh
people don't
yeah.
want to see
Yeah.
it yet.
Yeah. He
I'm
has to
telling
go.
everybody
They gotta
because he
play
has
him,
offensive skills, man.
and he defensive skills too.
Yeah, he has offensive skills.
That's time to, but I think Tibbs keeping him on the bench so that way he won't be part of trades and shit. Man. He's like trying to lower. He's like, yo, let's get rid of these. If we can get rid of these other guys, that means we still got this guy and all that type of stuff. Man, Tibbs, know what he's doing.
Yeah, but I just
Brunson.
believe that when Mitchell Robinson comes back, I'm gonna say this to you, and then of course
Mm-hmm.
call the game, my brother. He's going to slow down the team. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying Mitchell Robinson is not a floor runner.
Mm-hmm.
He's not that. He's a on the block, pick and roll, offensive rebounder.
Mm-hmm.
He watch. The Knicks, remember, the Knicks have been playing without all that and lead the league in scoring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we all know Mitchell Robinson. He's just gonna be on the defensive side. That's all he's gonna.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? As far as offense, but like I said, the thing with Mitchell Robinson helps the Knicks is he get back to the Knicks is like, of course, he's gonna come off the bench, but then he's gonna start back in the start line, and that'll put Carl and Anthony Towns back to the 4 where he belongs. OJ and Anobi at the 3 and Bridges at the 2. That's the wing positions. So
That's a
now you got
fact.
now you got your 2 guys to guard the wings and stuff like that back to their normal position. And that's what the Knicks haven't been able to do early in the season because OG's been at the 4 and Mikel's at the 3. So you know what I'm saying that
Right.
throws it off a little bit. So I mean it'll take a little time, but like I said, that's gonna build our team back up. Precious Achiuwa's back now. When Mitchell Robinson come back now, it's like the depth starting to come back.
Yeah, they got to win this game though, just for the alumni, man. Just to, just to represent the Knicks tonight. They got to
Listen,
win this game.
they ain't starting the quarter off good because now it's like they down 75 to which quarter. They're not making shots, bro. Some of it is making shots.
Yeah, it's one and
They
done
getting
for
good
them
looks.
too. I noticed that.
They getting good
I
looks. They
noticed
just
it's
not
one and
making
done
the
for them.
shots.
There's no rebounding.
Right. The Pistons are making shots. That's what I'm saying. They confident. These guys like they've been competitive in a lot of games, even though they lost. They've been competitive in a lot of games. So it's not just gonna blow these guys out or they just gonna lay down for you.
Yeah, I just don't want them to get confidence on us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm gonna also say to this? The Knicks have played a lot of games in the last 2 weeks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
they've
this is
been
the
everywhere.
23rd
They've been
game.
West Coast trips. They've been around.
Mm-hmm.
Their schedule has been brutal, man.
I know, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like against teams like this, like I said, man, these are the games. These are the 4-game homestand. You got to go 4-0 on a homestand against these type of teams, man. It's got to start stacking these wins. But of course, these
Listen,
teams don't come in
yeah,
when they come in.
this coming from behind is it takes a lot of energy, man.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's stupid. That's what I'm saying. You got to come out with energy in the beginning. You have to come out like, take these guys and be focused, not just be like, oh, man, we're going to win this game, but, we just going to lollygag for a little bit. Nah, you can't do that, man, with type of teams like
Thibodeau ain't gonna allow that shit.
Thibodeau ain't gonna allow, but at the end of the day, it's the players on the court. If they ain't really
This
responding, early in the, what I'm saying, but
Yeah, this is the
they
part
wasting
where I
energy.
sit. Like if I was him right now, right? Haporti,
Mm-hmm.
Kolick,
Mm-hmm.
Sims. I know that sounds like a weird lineup, and I will put 2 scorers in.
Mm-hmm.
2 scorers would be in the game right now with Haporti, Kolick, and Jericho Sims because the way they're out rebounding the Knicks right now is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks is pulling up, and there is nobody in the paint to combat or fight for a rebound, which is crazy.
Precious Achua. Okay, over to Brunson. Brunson, I thought he was gonna shoot that ball. He's right there. They should have shot that ball Precious over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges looked like he walked over to Hart. Hart, step back jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Here comes the Pistons, up by 13. Over to Jaden Ivey in the corner to Tim Hardaway Jr. No good. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cade Cunningham with another 3-point shot. Rebounded by Precious Achiuwa. That's what I'm saying. You're looking on the floor. The only person who's going to rebound is Precious and Josh Hart. Hart to the basket, no good, but he is fouled. Yeah, because like I said, Bridges and Anunoby and Brunson don't look too much of rebounding, and they got to get more into that type of thing to help out with the rebounding. You know what I'm saying? They got to look more to rebound. You know what I'm saying? Because if they could rebound more, that'll help the Knicks out even more. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, OG and Bridges should be rebounding more at the forward position. though. They should be rebounding. It's like I said, the closest they've been was 4 points in this game, man. Then they went right back down again. It's just like, bro, every time they make a run, the Pistons be right there to like get back up to it again.
You know what's crazy? You know what my coaches used to do when I was younger?
Mm-hmm.
Even when we would go on a run, right? And we would get the score down to like 2 or 1. He would call a timeout for us and be like, I know y'all on a run, but what I need y'all to do right now is I need y'all to get your second win because I need y'all to go on another run because that run took so much out of you.
Of course.
Trying to battle back, right? That you exasperated yourself. So what I want you to do is rest so you can keep the momentum going.
All right, making a little run. Ivy with the ball in the lane, blocked by Precious Achiuwa. Durant with the rebound, blocked by Achiuwa. Knicks finally get the rebound because Durant was in there killing them with the rebound. Brunson down to Achiuwa for the dunk and a foul.
Wow. So he 2 blocks on his end and then running the floor for a foul?
Yep. And the foul is on Durant. Nice look by Brunson ahead to Precious Achiuwa. So Achiuwa be at the free throw line to finish off the 3-point play.
He's a lot better than I thought he was, too.
Who?
Achiuwa. Yeah. He's a lot better than I thought he was.
All right. Let me see if he gonna make the free throw or not. Because, you know, Knicks been missing free throws in this game, too. They've been missing free throws. His free throw is also missed, but it's put right back in by Anunoby for the dunk. 76-69, 7-point lead. Pistons with the ball. Durant over to Cunningham. Cunningham down to Ivy. Up and man, see? Another basket. 78-69. Knicks with the ball. Brunson. Guarded by Ivy around the Precious Achiuwa screen. Brunson down the lane with the floater up. No good. Save inbounds to Precious Achiuwa to OG Anunoby for the dunk. Nice look by Precious. 78-71. Pistons with the ball. Ivy inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Looking. Ball is stolen by OG Anunoby. And he's fouled by Cunningham.
He gets busy, bro, on both ends of the floor. People thought he was robbing us with that deal. No, he has lived up to every dollar and cent so far in this season. That man is playing basketball. He's one of the best two-way players in the NBA right now, hands down.
Yeah, I know everybody's like, you gave him a 200 something. It's like, bro, hey.
Yeah, okay. Look what he doing.
Right. And he playing out of position. Achiuwa shot is no good. Rebounded by Stewart. Yeah. Stewart with the ball over to Cunningham. Over to Ivy. Ivy back to Cunningham. Yeah, these guys, like I said, with the Pistons, man, it's like you're going to have to make some stops because they're going to be making baskets. Down the lane to Stewart. Shot is up and good. That was a tough shot he made. OG inbounds to Brunson. Can't be trading baskets with these guys, man. We got to get some stops, man. We got to get some stops on the defensive end. Brunson out to Mikal Bridges for a corner 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Tobias Harris. Here comes the Pistons. Over to Cade Cunningham. We've been out-rebounded 30-19.
This is what I'm talking about, bro.
Down the lane. Shot is no good. And a foul. He did get fouled. But yeah, getting out rebounding. But see, this is what I'm talking about. You know, no Towns in there because Towns get rebounds. You know, he get like 16, 19 rebounds. These, like I said, when your main rebound is not in there, these other guys got to step up. Harder's gonna get his rebounds, but like I said, like Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and OG gotta help out. They gotta help out, bro. There's no other way. If these guys are missing shots, you got to be there for rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Getting a rebound is just as good as a defensive stop. Eliminating the
Why they
second chance
count it?
points. Huh?
That's what they counted as.
Right, and that eliminates the second
Defense.
chance points. Yeah, too many offensive rebounds lead to second chance points, and that's going to kill you, man.
And another thing, these dudes is young, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying the Knicks aren't young. I'm saying that these Pistons is young. So
Yeah.
that energy level, you're gonna have to match it if you ain't beating them down.
Mm-hmm. Dude's gonna be ready, man. Pistons, like I said, they're a hungry team, even though they've been losing. But hey, they're gonna keep playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna keep on playing. Cade Cunningham he's a baller. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Duran, another baller like that. See Tobias Harris, he done sat down in Detroit. He's like, man, I'm just taking my winnings and just go over here and chill. I ain't got to be part of the team that's like, you know, playoff team. And I was like, I'm gonna be with the Pistons. We an up and coming team. We rebuilding. I'm good with that.
Yeah, he a sucker.
Yeah. Hey, if they gonna give him money to be a what you call like a veteran leadership, he said, I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
You know who else is a sucker to me?
Who?
Your boy. That's with the
Who?
net, man.
That's with the Nets.
Ben Simmons. Man.
Oh, you talking about Ben Simmons? Yeah. Hey man, Simmons says like, yo, that's the last paycheck. Yo, I knew that dude was. I knew he was opting into his player option this year. I was like, that dude is not going to opt out to try to get a more contract because he know he ain't getting no contract like that. He's going to be getting minimum from now on. Nobody really going to take a chance on him, man.
He got some money though. I'll tell you that.
He got some from the Sixers, but that's the
He got
last
some
bit of
bread.
it. That's the last bit of it. I listen. I hope he invested wisely, or I hope he did something good with his money because he ain't getting no more big payday like that no more.
You're right.
Anything else is going to be a vet minimum.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So he better leave them. I don't know if he's still. Well, I know he was messing with the Kardashians, but they might not want him now because he ain't gonna have no loot.
I don't know what's up with them, man. I don't see how anybody, and I'm not judging nobody.
I know,
I'm
bro.
just saying I don't see how anybody could.
I feel the same.
I don't
way
see how
too.
anybody could. Like, yo, you are really literally industry whores. Yeah. Like, it's literally your thing.
And they making money. And it's not. They're not even making money off the guys. They're making money off their own. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. It's like they getting bread. Contested shots this season. Damn, OG's 171 contested shots, and he got 45 dunks. Leads all non-bigs in both. Wow. It's 171 contested shots on the season. 45 dunks. Like I said, that's what I'm be saying when people be talking about, even when they talking about Mikal Bridges and all. I was like, yo, Bridges is a third or fourth option. Y'all so worried about the dude is like, dude scored 20-some points, 15, 18. He's doing his job. People like, oh, man, he not. I was like, bro, everybody can't score 25 and 30 points every game, man. There's not enough balls to go around.
That dude, I'm telling you, man, that dude, number 8, is him.
Mm-hmm. OG
that dude is him, bro.
Yup. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson to Bridges. Guarded by Stewart. Over to OG. OG in the lane. Down the lane with the shot up and good. Should have been an and one.
All you know who I seen in the crowd tonight?
Who?
Tim Thomas.
Oh yeah, he was on halftime thing too though. Tim
Thomas. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was there.
I didn't know. Yeah, see, that's weird to me. That's weird for me to see him there like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a straight Indiana Pacer to me.
Yeah, but he played for the Knicks too. You know, he's from Jersey, from that area and stuff like that. And
yeah, that's what it is. He a local cat.
Yeah, you know who else I seen? Like I was surprised, is like Eddie Curry.
What?
Eddie Curry was there. He was announced too. He's out there.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't see him. I must have walked away.
Yeah, you must have walked away. But Eddie Curry was
Oh my
Junkyard Dog,
goodness, we was
all them.
up now. See Jerome Williams. All right,
Yeah,
then. Now
yeah.
that's that he gets respectable honors. Like
Of
he's been
course.
rocking. He's
Yeah,
involved.
of course.
Eddie
Well, like I
Curry.
said, I mean, I'm yo, listen, he's like Eddie Curry. I was like Eddie Curry. I was like, man. But hey, man, hey, I'm glad for these guys, man. Good seeing all these guys. Iman Shumpert was in there too.
Yeah.
He had his jacket on and all that
Mhm.
stuff. JR, you know what I'm
Steve
saying?
Novacek was there.
Discount double check.
That's a fact.
You better know when he do that thing, you know them threes is going down. He do the thing with his belt.
Yeah.
Steve Novacek over the Durant. Oh my God, Tobias Harris with a reckless abandon, huh? Like he want to score. Come playoff time, he ain't gonna be doing that. They ain't making the playoffs, but you know what I'm saying. You know how he is in the playoff. He don't show up in the playoff.
Mhm.
Brunson push off on what's name Beasley got the basket, man. 86-77, 9-point game. Still a 9-point game with the Pistons. Nick's gonna have to get some. Look, Cunningham done sliced in between, and he throws a ball stolen by OG Anunoby to Josh Hart. Hart to Mikal Bridges. Pull up three, no good. This is what they fall in love with these 3-point shots, man. And now Josh Hart fouls Cade Cunningham, so he'll be at the free throw line. They yelling at the refs. It's like, yo, we're getting some fouls too. We getting fouled. You ain't calling it. Yeah, 2, 3-on-1. You remember back in the day, man. Your butt better be going to the basket. You better not pull up for no 3-point shot. You better be going to the
That wasn't
basket.
even allowed
Or you
back
coming
when we
out.
was balling, man.
Or you
Cave.
coming out. Or you coming out. You coming out. You
Yeah,
coming
that
out.
wasn't even allowed when we was balling, man. Imagine you pulling up for a 3-pointer on a fast break. What?
Man.
Yo, you would have never seen the floor again.
Again, right? You was coming out, and when you came out, you knew exactly why
And
you was
you
coming
better
out.
hope nobody came to see you play, because they
Right?
wasn't going to see you for the rest of the night.
It's like, what? 3-on-1 or 2-on-1, and you settle for a 3-point shot? You better take it to the basket, get that basket.
Man, that was unheard of when we was playing basketball.
Right. Yo, the crazy thing happened to me, man. It's like, yo, I was at the Knicks and Hawks game out here in Atlanta. What's that, November 6th? And my boy, you know, he's from Queens and stuff like that. And I think he had some other people from Queens. And the guy was like, yo, he's like, yeah, Queens in the money, Queens in the house. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, representing Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? He said Staten Island. He said, yo, I know somebody from. I was like, who? He's like, yo, he said, you know, a coach that, you know, he's coached at basketball, Wade Crest. I was like, Wade Crest, that was my high school basketball coach at McKee. Bro, I ain't talked to that man in over 30-something years, man. That was my first time talking to that man in over 30-something years,
Yo,
man.
that had to feel dope, man.
Yo, that was
That
like a
had to
surreal
feel
feeling.
dope.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, of all places, I come to a Hawks game. My boy, you know, he from Queens and stuff like that. So he had other Queens people in the house. And this dude talking about, yeah, man, I just went on a cruise with Wade Crest and his family. And it's like, we go to cruises all. I was like, what? I was like, I heard that. I was like, Wade Crest, like, that was my high school coach. Man, he put that dude on the phone. We talked for like about 10, 15 minutes at the game, man. We just couldn't believe it, man. I was so happy for him, man, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's in Virginia Beach area now. He retired and all that stuff,
Mhm.
man. I was just like, yo, that is a small world, man. He's just like a small world.
That gotta be dope. That feeling, right?
Yo.
I think I had a moment like that, like years ago, where I can't remember right now because of all this studying and brain fog.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember running into my very first one of my very first coaches. And I think I'm trying to think, was I with my son? I was with my son or somebody. And I'm like, yo, we just talked for a little while. And I'm like, yo, you know who that is right there? And it was cool because I was with my son. I was like, yo, that's your dad's first coach right there.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really, really dope.
He said is crazy, man. So I remember, like I said, play high school. I played high school basketball in New York, Staten Island, McKee High School. And I can remember, man, like playing against August Martin in Brooklyn. What's that, Fort Hamilton? You know what I'm saying? You know, schools we played against in Brooklyn, but you know, played in Staten Island. I was like, you know, just remember some schools, Sheepshead Bay, Canarsie, all them schools, man. It's just like, yo, it was just like going to those games and people don't realize, like, you know, I don't know, like other people how they grew up, but it's like when you played in the city, you played in New York. Cause like back then, yo, we didn't have no school bus to get us to the game. We had to get on the city bus to go to the game.
Yo, you know what I
We got on the
also
city
I'm
bus to
heard
go to the
about,
game.
Cave? I wish I could have some of the tape
Yes.
from the games we played.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody captured the games we played on film like that. If you was not a top #1 high school star or whatever, wasn't nobody filming your games at all, man.
No, right. The only game film could have is like when those cameras be at the game and the tape is in there because we didn't have no palm quarter or hand quarters.
Yeah, man, none of that, bro. None of that.
You couldn't tape our games like that. That was the only way if you had one of those. You know what I'm saying? So the only way you had to watch it on like a little VHS tape if somebody had it.
Or somebody had the camcorder and
right,
and the quality of the tape was so bad you ain't know it was you. Like, yo, that's me right there. Look.
You said that's crazy, man. That was crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even go like even if you go back to look at some tapes, like it'll stop at a certain point. Like on Google, you can't go back to watch certain games. It'll go stop after a while. It won't even say the names anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's available.
Yeah,
you know. But you can watch some old games in the late '90s and the 2000s and stuff on there. But if you go back there, '80s, you can't. There's nothing back then. You know what I'm saying? I just always remember that, and people's like, man, what? I was like, he's like, yo, we used to get on the school bus and ride with our team to all the games. Like, man, we had our city bus. We had our city bus.
What year you graduated?
I graduated 91.
91. Oh yeah, you got me by a couple of years.
Yeah, I graduated.
You got me by a couple of years. So my era of basketball was the Felipe Lopez era.
Oh, see, I was like the Kenny Anderson era and stuff like that.
Yeah, so he was my idol. Kenny Anderson was my idol.
Uh-huh.
When he went to Georgia Tech, he was my idol. So I did everything. I tried to do everything like him. I converted myself to lefty because of him. So Kenny Anderson, Penny Hardaway, Tracy McGrady. That's how it went for me, right? Just who I wanted to play like. But my favorite player was always Magic, being a big guard, handling. You know what I'm saying? So I was the Felipe Lopez era. You know what I mean?
Lopez,
yeah, scientific map.
Right.
You know what I mean? Red Adrian Autry. You know what I'm saying? Like all those dudes, Stephon Marbury.
Reeves,
you know what I mean? Shamgar Wells. Like I was that era of basketball.
That era.
Cam, Mace, like all of them played too. Rich Parker. Kenny Satterfield.
Yeah,
like,
Kenny Satterfield. I remember.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like all of those guys. Scientific map, Little Brother Majestic.
Yeah, man. I remember that era, man.
Reggie Jesse. All them cats, man.
God, Sham God.
Yeah, man. Like it's crazy.
Yo, I remember that era, like I said, like New York had like Malik Sealy, you know what I'm saying? Back there, Sealy, like Khalid Reeves. What's the name?
Khalid Reeves.
Fire, bro.
Remember, what was his name?
Omar
Cook? No. Omar L. Yo, he was the dude. Yo, he had the Muslim name. He was the chubby point guard for was it Providence?
No, you talking about UConn. Khalid Reeves.
UConn.
You talking about because he beat Duke. I hate that man.
Bro.
Elamine.
Yeah, Elamine. Yo, that era, bro. Tim Thomas.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like
man,
that was when the Big East was the Big East, bro. When you used to want to see a St. John's versus Syracuse game. Lawrence Moulton with the high socks.
Moulton for Syracuse, man. I remember all of them. Those are good years for Big East basketball.
Yeah,
man.
Let me stop messing up your stream, bro. I promise.
Man, we good, man. That's what these guys on their head. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Knicks only down by 8 points now, so it's 143 left to go in the third quarter. Stuff like that, man. Yeah, like I said, just seeing all these old guys, man, it's just like, wow, man. Back in the PSAL, the ball PSAL team.
People forget, man. Jamal, you know who I thought I was going to see there? I thought I was going to see Jamal Mashburn there.
Monster Mash?
Yeah, I remember he played for New York for a little while.
Yeah, Monster Mash, the pride of the Bronx.
Facts.
Arnold Hayes and stuff like that. But Monster
Yeah,
Mash,
man.
man. Yo, quiet as kept, man. That dude owns a lot of he's in real estate, man. He owns a lot of franchises and like business and stuff like Shaq, man. He got a lot of, I think like 40 franchises he's owning and stuff like that. So he's quietly doing stuff, man. Monster Mash.
Look at Tim Thomas right there.
Yep, Tim Thomas. But you know who the
Who he sitting next to? Latrell Sprewell?
that's I know he's sitting next to Junkyard Dog and is it Sprewell Canby or something like that? But yeah, he's sitting next to them guys.
Yeah, definitely good to see Canby, man.
Marcus Canby, that was more than Canby to Sprewell and Houston era, man. Sprewell, Houston, Canby. I used to love that team, man. That team was ready. Like I said, we just should have won it in '94. That would have been the best thing ever. We did won it in '94.
I know I'm not bugging. Is Maurice Cheeks on the?
Yes, he is.
On the word?
Yeah.
When he got there?
He got to the Knicks. I want to say either this season or last season. Maurice Cheeks. Yeah, he's been on the Knicks.
That's crazy to see Maurice Cheeks over there, man.
Because he was with the Thunder for a minute, and then he came over to the Knicks. I think last year or something like that. Look at Michael Ray Richardson. The shit be sinking.
Right,
it's a crazy moment. Look at that dude here.
Hart Bridges and Anunoby are all top in the NBA in minutes and games. Who's the last Knick duo to rank in the top 10 in minutes and games? I'm going to go Patrick Ewing, Allen Houston. Oh, Bill Cartwright and Michael Ray Richardson. See, there you go.
Yeah, I'm about to say somebody on Tibbs' team probably.
Right?
Brunson, yeah. Oh, I thought he was going to hit Porty. McBride for a 3, no good. I thought he was gonna give it to Hook Porty, man. It's like he was down there for the basket.
Look at John Starks over there.
Starks, Starks always at the guard and the foundation, Knicks coming back now. They down 6 now. Down 6. Beasley's like, about time. Get some rebounds. My dude's looking at the rebound. Brunson still cooking over to Bridges for the shot up and good. 6-point Pistons lead, 89-83, 42 seconds left to go. Knicks making this comeback now, Pistons no field goals in the last 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Porty is down there right there. That's right. Get the steal. Good steal by Brunson. Brunson with the steal. Over to Hook Porty for the dunk. That's what I'm talking about. Run that floor, young man. 89,
look at
85.
He going crazy. Thibodeau?
Yeah.
Is bucket.
Right. Pistons inbound to Ivy. 20 seconds left to go. Let's get a stop here, man. Let's go down 4 at the end of the start of the fourth quarter. That's all we. Let's see this. They shouldn't be have to do this at all these games, man. All right, Pistons with the ball. Ivy. Shot is up, no good. 24-second shot clock violation. I thought he was gonna call a foul. Look who you think. Rory Sparrow. Never thought I was gonna see Rory Sparrow. Look at Rory Sparrow.
Yo, let me tell you, he was down low nice. Like you wouldn't think he would have any.
Oh, wait, hold on. Neymar, you just graduated in 2023? Oh hell, bro.
He just graduated high school?
I graduated in 2023, a couple years later than you get high school, Neymar.
I'm not even having a conversation.
I'm old, bro. We old men over here, bro. You talking about 2023, man? It's like, bro, I'm talking about high school.
He graduated in 2023.
Shit, Neymar's out of high school. He's about like 19 years old right now. 19, 20.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. But hey, you can say, look what you got into though. You on a stream. You listening to us back in then when we was growing up. We couldn't do this. It wasn't available. It was not available.
There was no streams, bro, when we was growing up. The only thing we had was a chat line or a phone conversation.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, because when I was growing up, I was like, the games came on TV, but then all the time it came on the radio, so I had to listen to the radio. So I had my little radio on, listen to the Knicks game when they were on the road sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the radio, the play-by-play call. It was like, make sure that AM radio was working good to hear them games.
Try to tell people, man, the Knicks used to come on 10 WOR, man. Remember? Channel 9.
Channel 9, WORC.
WWOR was Channel 9. Sea Caucus. Remember?
Secaucus. Yep.
Secaucus. That was where the station was broadcast from. And if you didn't catch him, it wasn't happening. And I used to
he said he graduated from college in 2023.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you still graduated high school like 2018, like 2018 or 2018.
I think if it was, it depends. I think it might have even, if he went straight through, it was 2019.
Yeah, 2019, right? So okay, Montclair State University, Jersey. Okay, Neymar. That's what. Okay, Montclair State University. Yeah, I remember all them schools, man. Yeah, I used to live. I lived in Staten Island, and I moved to like Linden, New Jersey, then Hightstown. So I know all that Jersey area and stuff like that, north and south. And you talking about back then, like the high school basketball, like I said, like he said, man, the only thing you had to look at was the newspapers or the magazine, like Street and Smith magazine. You know what I'm saying? Or Dick Vitale, basketball to see who the
bro, that was it. Street and Smith.
To see the 5-star recruits, see all the guys from across the country, and see who the best players.
Yeah, the read
and
about. If you wasn't in the tournaments, like Governor's Cup, Golden Hoops. You know what I'm saying? Like those are all. And if you didn't play for one of the top AAUs, you didn't get known either. I played for the Chose B squad. I played for Riverbank when they first started rocking to go against the other AAUs. Like it was on.
It's one of the Gauchos, the Chose.
Yeah, man.
Riverside. Oh, he just barreling over. He just gonna knock somebody over, huh? And Brunson be taking some hits. Did he hit his head? Because Holland came in there like, I ain't see you. I'm going right through you. But Hipporti with the nice block on there. See, Hipporti be ready for that stuff, man. He got good defensive awareness.
Yeah, he has good floor spacing with his feet. Like he doesn't get caught up in stupid fouls.
Look at that. For the give and go dunk to Hipporti, 2-point game.
I'm telling you, he's going to be better than Mitchell Robinson. Watch. People didn't want to hear what I'm saying. I'm telling y'all right now, that kid give him 2 years. He's going to be better than Mitchell Robinson because he gives you offensive scoring. He can run the floor, but most of all, he doesn't find himself in bad spacing. The kid knows how to space. Like Mitchell Robinson was key to key. Hipporti is key, free throw, key, baseline. He knows how to space.
Yeah, you're right. What you call it is like Slam Magazine. Yeah, you have Street and Smith. Yeah, it's like Parade All America, Parade Magazine. You know that they don't even come on. Got box out with Jalen Duran. See, 6-point Piston lead, timeout Knicks, but hey, Knicks are still right here though. 10:24 left to go, early fourth quarter. Pistons up 6. Knicks talking it over. Like I said, I think Knicks still gonna pull this thing out, man. They're gonna make some stops.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make some stops.
And that was always an OG Anunoby on that putback. The guys, and that's another thing nowadays, guys don't box out. They just look up. And then try to see the ball, and then next thing you know, somebody's coming from behind them because they're not boxing out with their hands spread out, to keep guys off.
What they have to do, right? What they have to do is stop shooting threes. At this point, slash to the basket.
Right. Get them in foul trouble, get to the basket, and stuff like that.
It.
Hey, that was the name of the game, man. Back then, if teams that they can't beat you with speed and all that stuff, they go to a zone defense to stop that. You know what I'm saying? But
you already know. Or when we was younger, they played something called a box and one.
Box and one. You know what I'm saying?
Let somebody go off for 20 before the halftime. Box and one.
Box and one. He said
the best defensive player was on him, and everybody else just plays zone.
Right. He said that's right. He said let somebody else beat you.
Facts. It was a box and one. It was whoever on that dude, and it was a 2-and-2 zone. 2 before the free throw line, 2 at the baseline. And anybody try to come through the middle, y'all close up. Anybody go to the sides, wing out.
That's it.
Defense was defense. They was hand checking back when I was younger. Somebody
Mhm.
forearm was dead in your spine.
Yep.
You try to back somebody down, yo, it was a straight forearm in the spine. You're not moving me from my forearm. So you know what we had to do? Drop step off a hand check.
Yep. Like I said, if guys want to really understand, man, just go watch tapes from on playoff games in the 90s, early 90s and stuff. You'll see that physicality with the Knicks, the Pacers, the Bulls, Pistons, Heat, all them team Pacers, you know what I'm saying? That was physicality back then. You know, games was like
Mhm.
89, 84 be the final score of the whole game. You'd be like, what? 85, 82 is like, yo, that's because, hey, they ain't letting you just score. People isn't scoring like that. Steph Curry and these guys, yeah, they're gonna be checked. They're gonna be what you call it? They're gonna be full court press from the whole way up, bro. They're not just letting you bring it up and just shoot from half court and all that type of stuff, man. Guys be in your jersey, bro. They be in your jersey, or they be posting you up. On the other end, you a weak defender, they're gonna post you up, and that's gonna tire your ass out. I used to feel bad for them little guards, man. You know, when they used to get post up, you know what I'm saying? But hey, they get beat up down there, man. They lose that strength in their leg. JR. JR he didn't give a damn when he was on play. JR was like, yo, he just let that stuff go. He let it fly. Come on, Knicks. Turnover Knicks, man. These guys are not gotta be focused, man.
I'm happy for him too, man. You know
Yeah.
that? He went through a lot in his life, man.
He did. JR did will go
J.R.
through.
Smith been through a lot, man.
Look at that.
Remember,
Easy.
he also, you know, he killed somebody by accident, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember.
he wasn't drunk or nothing like that. The dude just actually like
He's got
ran in front of his, you know what I mean, car and all that. And late at night he was acquitted from that because he didn't, you know what I mean, he didn't do nothing bad. He was just driving. What he was doing, crying?
Huh?
J.R. Smith, what he was doing, crying?
No, that's what I'm saying. You know, it looked like that way, but I ain't seen no. It's
Yeah.
like, or it could be like, you know, probably remembering stuff. Who knows, man? They probably asked him a question. He probably remember.
Yeah, you know he had to go to
It's
weed
live.
rehab, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Shy
He went to
Pistons.
marijuana rehab. They're
Yeah.
serious.
Shy Knicks got to tighten up the screws now, man. Cunningham with the push off, step back shot, no good. Rebounded by Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Knicks down by 8. Hart all the way to the basket, up and in, and a foul. About time they
Right.
call. I mean, about the time they call foul for him, man.
Hopefully that'll get us going.
Yeah,
Cave, I'm about to jump off, my brother. I just wanted
okay,
to make
bro.
sure that I supported my brother. I love you much, man. And next week I'll be back around. I just gotta buckle down, you know.
I know,
Got
bro,
some things
man.
going on.
Good luck with that, man. Hey, like I
Thank
said,
you,
fast
man.
that thing, man, and stay focused on that. Get that done.
Absolutely, my brother.
All
Stay
right.
good. Many, many, many blessings, man. Hopefully we'll pull this victory out and hit each other with a couple of messages on X.
Yes,
Everybody
sir.
watching, everybody paying attention and in the chat, man. Hit that like and subscribe button for my brother, man. Show him support and love.
As well, and also hit the subscribe button for the Shakedown Media Network, my man. The Chosen, man. Great content creator, man. Make sure you go over there and support those guys, man. Those guys know they stuff, man. They always on top of it. They on every week, man. So just go make sure you support the Shakedown Media Network and go subscribe to them, man. And The Chosen, bro. Thanks for coming through, bro.
You always know, brother. Always, man. More than a blessing. Thank you for having me.
All right, man. Blue and orange skies. All right. All right. Knicks with the ball. Pistons got the ball on the steal. Cunningham over to Fontecchio. 9-point Pistons lead. Fontecchio over to Jalen Duran. He looked like he walked. 11-point Pistons lead. Surprised they ain't call that walk. All right, Knicks with the ball. 40 over to Brunson. Brunson out the heart. Corner to OG Anunoby for his 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Beasley. Beasley over to Fontecchio. Fontecchio over to Ronald Holland. Holland with the ball over to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the ball looking out to Holland in the corner to Malik Beasley for his 3-point shot. Up and good. 14-point Pistons lead. Knicks with the ball. Hart over to Haporti. Back to Hart. Hart with a jump shot in the lane. Good. 103-91. 12-point Piston lead. Knicks inbound. Pistons inbound. 7:32 left to go. Fontecchio over to Cunningham. Cunningham around the Durant screen. Cunningham throws out in the corner to Holland. Holland baseline shot, fall away jump shot up and good. 105-91. Pistons are making shots now, man. Knicks down by 14. Hart with the ball over to Haporti. Haporti down, and he throws it out of bounds looking for OG and Anunoby. Turnover Knicks, so it'll be Pistons ball. 14-point Pistons leads. 6:59 left to go in the fourth quarter. Gonna be timeout on the floor. So just when the Knicks was making a comeback, they go back down again. All right. I want to thank everybody for tapping in from YouTube, Twitter, and all social media platforms, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, please hit that like and subscribe button, and also share this on all social media platforms, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. I'll put the link in the chat. Our one centralized location for all of our content, man. Basketball, baseball, boxing, football, UFC, MMA, soccer, and wrestling. And make sure you go subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Also tonight at 10 o'clock, Wales to New Jersey and G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou will be on Leather to the Face tonight. So make sure you go subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, as well as all the other content creators. Like I said, there's always something streaming on this network. Right now, I'm streaming the Knicks and the Pistons. And like I said, also Mets 21-28 is doing an NXT on here as well. And then at 10 o'clock, Zion Zenith and El Capitan Rafa Chudo will be doing a UFC tonight as well, 10 o'clock. Yep, 2-3 zone. Yeah. All right, 14-point lead. Let's see what the Knicks got, man. They got one more run in them to make a stop, man. But hey, like I said, they've been making some stops, and they still, every time they get close, Pistons go right back on another run of their own, 10, 12-point run, man, to get this lead back out. All right, so Pistons will inbound. Harris over to Ivy. Ivy over to Hardaway Jr., over to Tobias Harris. Harris over to Jalen Duran for the dunk. 107-91. All Pistons right now. 6:35 left to go. Precious Achiuwa inbounds to Jalen Brunson. Brunson over to Hart. Hart at the top of the key looking over to Precious Achiuwa. Achiuwa looking over to Josh Hart. Hart down the lane. Shot is up and good. Knicks got way to win this game. Knicks better win this game, man. They got to win this game. 107-93. Pistons inbound. Duran inbounds to Ivy. Ivy over to Harris. Harris to Duran. Duran looking. Finds Fontecchio, but the pass is stolen by Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball. McBride down the lane, and he is fouled by Duran. 107-93. So McBride will be at the free throw line. All right, so McBride's first free throw is up and no good. And McBride's second free throw is up and it's good. 107-94. All right. Ivy over to Stewart. Back to Ivy. Ivy's 3-point shot is up and good. 110-94. McBride over to Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. All right, so Brunson at the free throw line. Brunson's first free throw is up and is good. So sorry, first free throw is no good, in and out. So Brunson been in and out with the free throw. Second free throw is up and is good. 110-95. Pistons with the ball. Pistons inbound the ball. The Fontecchio inbound into Jaden Ivy. Ivy with the ball. Up 15. Pistons up 15. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Ivy looking. Finds Harris, but he has stepped out, so it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks inbound. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Brunson over to Precious Achiuwa. Back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson down the lane. Shot is up and in. 110-97. Stewart inbounds to Ivy. Over to Hardaway Jr. Hardaway Jr. guarded by Brunson. Over to Stewart. Stewart down to Harris, guarded by Hart. Harris backing him down. Harris posting up. Fall away jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart looking. Finds Achiuwa over to Brunson. Brunson passes deflected, stolen by Harris, ahead to Fontecchio, out to Jaden Ivey for a step back 3-point shot. Good. 113-97. Timeout on the floor. Knicks 16-point Piston lead. 4:14 left to go in this game. Look like it's just one of those games where the Knicks just, like I said, just cannot make it back, cannot come back to win this game, man. Trading baskets, and now the Pistons are up, extended lead to 16 points. All right, so 16-point Pistons lead more than likely. Like I said, Knicks look like they're going to run out of gas, man. They're probably going to pull the starters and just have the bench just play the rest of the game because, like I said, man, looks like this game started out just like the Hornets game, man. Knicks start coming out flat. They got to stop coming out flat, man. They got to start coming out, with some energy from the jump. Get out to leads in some games, man, especially against teams like this. You got to get out on teams like this from the beginning, man. Can't let these guys get a lead and then, feel confident they're going to win the game, and that's what happens, man. And next thing you know, before you know it, you're trailing and coming back all game long. It's only going to work for a certain amount of time, but after that, it's going to catch up to you, man. You got to stop doing that. So, a game, like I said, this was a good game that the Knicks should have won, and it looked like they're going to lose this game, man. Came in at 14-8, most likely going to be 14-9 and stuff like that. Triple-double in this game for Cade Cunningham, 29 points, 13 assists, and 10 rebounds in the game. His fifth triple-double of the season. All right. Knicks are inbound. All right. Knicks inbound. Hart over to Brunson. 4:12 left to go. Brunson back to Hart. Hart looking. Finds Mikal Bridges. Bridges looking. Finds Anunoby. Anunoby, top of the line, 3-point in the corner. Bridges for elbow. 3-point shot up and good. 113-100. Cunningham inbounds to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Oh, it looked like it must have been a 2-point shot. All right, Cunningham around Isaiah Stewart screen. Cunningham over to Stewart. Over to Hardaway Jr. His shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the shot up, no good, but he's fouled by Hardaway Jr. and Brunson to go to the free throw line. 3:26 left to go. 14-point Pistons lead. It looked like it was probably going to be a two free throws. His foot was inside the line. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. And trying to see if it's a 2 or a 3. I think it's just a two free throws. Yeah, 2. Brunson's first free throw is up, and it's good. 113-100. And his second free throw is up, and it's also good. 113-101. 12-point Pistons lead. 3:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. All right, Pistons are inbound. All right, Pistons. Hardaway Jr. inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham with the ball. Cunningham guarded by Mikal Bridges. All right, Cunningham taking his time right now around the Hardaway screen. Over to Hardaway for the layup underneath, up and good. 115-101. Knicks still ain't playing good defense. Brunson with the ball across the timeline. Brunson down the lane in the corner to Josh Hart for his 3-point shot, up and no good. And the ball is deflected to Mikal Bridges. Over to Jalen Brunson. Back to Bridges. His 3-point shot is up and good. 115-104. 2:48 left to go. All right. Pistons inbound. Hardaway inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham with the ball over to Hardaway Jr. Back to K. Cunningham. Guarded by Brunson. Cunningham down the lane. His shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson in the corner to OG Anunoby for his 3-point shot. Good. 115-107. Timeout on the floor. Pistons, 8-point Pistons lead. 2:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. Knicks down 8. That's right, Neymar. There you go, guys. Please subscribe to Big Pass Sports, G Nation, Big Blue in the Bronx, and also subscribe to the Man Cave. That's right. Subscribe to all the members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, as well as the Big Blue Crew Sports Network and the Man Cave podcast. All right. Can the Knicks make a little run here? 115-107. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. The Knicks down 8. Knicks got to make a stop. They got to make some defensive stands. Got to make some stops on the defensive end. Still allowed 2:19 is enough time to score down 8. But if they trade baskets for baskets, that's not going to happen, man. So Knicks got to make some stops, man. All right, so the Pistons ball to inbound. Pistons inbound Hardaway to Cunningham. Cunningham with the ball. All right, looking for a screen from Jalen Duran. Duran with the screen over to Malik Beasley. Beasley's 3-point shot up and good. Got to get out there and guard, bro. You can't let these shooters be open, man. I don't know what is it with these guys, man. They be leaving the main shooters open. You got to guard all these guys, man. All right, so Knicks will inbound. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart over to Brunson. Malik Beasley, that's his 22nd point, 7 of 10 from 3-point range. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Hart. Out to Brunson. Brunson in the lane to Mikal Bridges for a step back shot up and good. 118, 109, 140 left to go. Pistons inbound to Cunningham. Cunningham, 135 left to go across the timeline, guarded by Bridges. Pistons up 118, 109, and slips stolen by Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the shot up and good. 118, 111, 7-point lead. Pistons will inbound. Duran looking. Inbounds to Cunningham. Cunningham with the ball. 7-point Pistons lead. 117 left to go. Cunningham guarded by Bridges. Now a double team. And timeout on the floor by the Pistons. And timeout on the floor for the Pistons. 110 left to go in the fourth quarter. 7-point Pistons lead. All right. So the Pistons will inbound. Let me see how many seconds left on the shot clock for them. Yeah, that should have been a T on Cunningham. All right. So the Pistons will inbound up 7. 110 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pistons trying to hang on for this victory. All right. Look like a techno. Josh Hart's been tossed from the game. And look like Josh Hart's been tossed out of this game. So the Pistons will be at the free throw line. And their free throws up and it's good by Beasley. 119, 111, 8-point Pistons lead. All right, Pistons inbound. Beasley inbounds to Harris, guarded by Anunoby. Harris looking, finds Cunningham. Over to Harris. Harris to Duran. In the corner, and Jaden Ivey stepped out. So it'll be Knicks ball, 56 seconds left to go. All right, Knicks inbound. McBride inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Achua. No good. And he throws it. 48 seconds left to go. Knicks will inbound again. Ball is deflected out. Yep. All right, Pistons on D. Brunson inbounds, looking. Inbounds to McBride. Back to Brunson. Brunson looking over to McBride. His 3-point shot is up. No good. And it'll be Pistons ball. Pistons inbound. Beasley looking. Inbound to Cunningham. Cunningham over to Beasley. Over to Jaden Ivey, and he is fouled. 33 seconds left to go. Time has run out on the Knicks, man. So the Pistons will escape with a victory tonight. Knicks down by 8, 33 seconds left to go in the game. And like I said, the biggest problem for the Knicks have been all season has been defense, man. This has been the only thing. It's not so much the offense. It's been the defense. Couldn't get stops when they needed. Pistons inbound. Beasley to Jaden Ivey. And he is fouled by Deuce McBride. And he'll be at the free throw line. All right, so Ivy at the free throw line. His free throw is up, and it's good. 120, 111. 27 seconds left to go in the game. Pistons up by 9. Ivy's second free throw is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Ivy. Brunson. Step back 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris, and that'll do it. Pistons will. So the final score: Pistons 120, Knicks 111. From Madison Square Garden, Pistons come in here, stop their 3-game losing streak, snaps the Knicks 4-game win streak. Like I said, not a good loss for the Knicks, man. Losing to the Pistons, a game that was a winnable game that they should have won, a game they should have had. And Knicks come up short 120, 111. So I'm going to go over the final stats in this game. For the visiting Detroit Pistons, the victorious Pistons tonight, Tobias Harris finishes with 13 points, 9 rebounds. Tim Hardaway Jr. finishes with 11 points. Jalen Durant finishes with 12 points. Cade Cunningham finishes with a triple-double, 29 points, 15 assists, and 10 rebounds in the game. Jaden Ivey finishes with 16 points. Off the bench, Fontecchio had 6 points. Ryan Holland II had 4 points. Isaiah Stewart had 6 points, and Malik Beasley had 23 big points off the bench for the Pistons, including 7 of 10 from 3-point range. Overall shooting for the Pistons, 43 of 83 for 52%. 3-point shooting, 18 of 36 for 50%. And free throws, 16 of 19 for 84%. Pistons also had 43 rebounds, 28 assists, and they finished with 18 turnovers and 7 steals in the game. For the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges had 20 points. OG Anunoby finishes with 17 points. Jericho Sims did not score in the game, played only 6 minutes in the game. Jalen Brunson had 31 points, was the high scorer in the game, 31 points and 10 assists, had a double-double. He was 11 of 21 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3-point range. He finishes with 31 points. Josh Hart finishes with 17 points before he got ejected late in the fourth quarter. Off the bench, Precious Achiuwa had 6 points and 10 rebounds. Ariel Hukporti off the bench with 9 points. Miles McBride had 8 points, and Tyler Kolek had 3 points. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 42 of 79 for 53%, 11 of 34 from 3-point range for 32%, 16 of 27 from the free throw line for 59%. And Knicks finishes out getting out rebounded. Knicks finished with 31 rebounds, 27 assists, They had 11 steals, but 15 turnovers. So the Knicks undoing in this game, 11 of 34 from three-point range for 33%, and 16 of 27 for only 59% from the free throw line. So if you're looking for things that help contribute to the loss, three-point shooting, free throw shooting, and also defense in this game. So once again, Knicks lose this game 120-111. I'll be back on here tomorrow, football, NFL Sunday with the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, doing a game, streaming games all day long from 1 o'clock game, 4 o'clock game, and also the 8 o'clock game tomorrow night, man. And like I said, man, I want to thank everybody. Let me shout out the chat before I get out of here. Let me shout out everybody who came through. RC, as always, thanks for the support. Wales to New Jersey. You already know it. Go check Wales out. And also G Nation is our sports right now. They got the leather to the face on right now on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. They are live, so you can go over and check that out. Also, Bookends. Also, thanks for tapping in. Jacob Petruzzi, Dewani, E the Chosen. Thanks, my brother, for coming on for a little bit, spit some game. Also, Neymar, thank you for coming through as always, bro. Thanks for the support. El Capitan, Rafa Chudo, you already know, man. Thank you guys for coming in, man. Like I said, I will be back on here tomorrow all day long doing a live stream, NFL football games tomorrow with the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And like I said, before you leave, man, please hit that like and subscribe button to the Man-Cave podcast. It costs you nothing. It's free. Also hit a notification bell so that way anytime I come on, you already know when I'm posting and when I'm going live. And as well, subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. The link is right there in the chat. Our one centralized location for all of our content. Once again, like I said, catch us tomorrow on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Right now as well tonight, leather to the face with G Nation Inside Sports and Wales to New Jersey. And tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock, man, we'll be doing the 1 o'clock games tomorrow. So make sure you tap into the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And I'm your host, S. Scott, man. Thank you guys for tapping into the Man-Cave podcast. And I will see you back tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Peace.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
For the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The-Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like